Hi, I'm Charisse Villareal, a current PGY1 at Fort Belvoir Community Hospital, Family Medicine Program. My poster is entitled Operation Bushmaster, a Threshold Experience. I'll be discussing our qualitative research that examines a subset of reflective practice essays from fourth-year medical students from USU following completion of Operation Bushmaster. We performed line-by-line coding and observed multiple themes, but today's poster is what happened when we examined the students' work through the lens of threshold concepts. For background, Bushmaster is considered the capstone experience of USU's military unique curriculum. During the exercise, fourth-year medical students, first-year graduate nursing students, and foreign exchange officers all participate in a fictional deployment to Ethiopia, a simulated country undergoing a civil war. Following the completion of the multiple-day exercise, students are asked to write a reflective practice essay, which is graded only for completion. Earlier, I briefly mentioned threshold concepts, which is an educational tool or analytic framework that works in the spatial metaphor of passing through a threshold or portal. Think about a threshold, or a large door frame, or even the opening to a large military tent you might see at Operation Bushmaster. Essentially, some concepts and lessons learned are so transformative that they can be seen as passing through a threshold or door, and once you pass through it or learn the lesson, you emerge from the other side transformed. The threshold concept often involves realizing some knowledge that is so troublesome that it requires one to let go of their old schema to make space for the new ones. The power of threshold concepts and the overlap with professional identity formation is now a bit more clear. As one learns or picks up new threshold concepts, one's identity begins to change. An example of a threshold concept already studied within medical education is medicine is not black and white, but rather gray, which implies an inherent uncertainty involved with medicine. There are multiple components to the threshold concept. Not all of them are required, but having multiple leads to a stronger case for a lesson to be a threshold concept. In the middle table, the component listed on the left is supported by an example quote from the student on the right of the table. There are a few components required for threshold concepts, but some include transformative, others include integrative, meaning putting previously unconnected lessons together, and there's often a troublesome component, meaning that the learner can wrestle with the idea, or as one student puts it, pushed out of their comfort zone. One often adopts new ways of speaking about topics and is then able to use this in a new discourse. In our research, we saw much more comfort with words like mission, morale, and closed-loop communication. The liminality refers to the state of being in the threshold, or right underneath the doorframe. No longer before, but not yet fully adopting the new knowledge. This part is when students try on new roles and test them out before fully buying in. Essentially role-playing, which is planned into the curriculum of Operation Bushmaster. In summary, our studies showed that many students progressed in their journey of professional identity formation through Operation Bushmaster. As one student put it, they now saw their future role as equal parts physician and leader. Operation Bushmaster then can be seen as a threshold experience that uses many components of threshold concepts and helps students grapple with their changing identity. By putting words to these lessons and thoughts, we help uncover the hidden curriculum to make what is implicit explicit. Thanks for your time.